Joining us here on set is Jennifer Granholm, a Democrat who was governor of Michigan for 8 years before leaving office in January.
Her new book is called The Governor's Story, The Fight for Jobs in America's Economic Future. Governor, good morning. Good to have you with us. Jobs in America's economic future, two very, very big issues right now. And you hear these sound bites from these kids and adults, and there's kind of this erosion of the middle class. What do you say to people that could potentially turn the tide here and give someone some relief? Because it seems like every day there's really no relief out there.
Right, and there's nothing you can say. There's action that's necessary, and this is why, frankly, we wrote the book, because everything that's happening to the country right now is everybody scratching their heads over how you create jobs. All of this is about jobs, right? These kids wouldn't be moving in with their parents if they had jobs. They'd be getting married if they had jobs, right? So how do you create jobs in America when we're in a global economy, and it seems like all the jobs that are being created are overseas, even by companies that are based in the United States, but that are multinational corporations. And the question for us as a country is, are we just going to continue this sort of passive, laissez-faire, hands-off approach to the economy? Or are we going to actively intervene in order to attract those businesses and make a good business case for them to locate in the United States? How do you crack the code to make jobs in America when you're competing with countries where wages are being paid that are 50 cents an hour or less?
How do you crack that code? Because for much of what we talked about, Detroit was really the poster child of the recession.
Exactly.
The auto bailout obviously helped in some ways, but what about the rest of the state? What's the answer?
The answer is, and I can tell you what, first of all, in Michigan, I cut more out of government than any state in the country. Our corporate tax burden dropped quicker than any state in the country. We cut more government employees than any state in the country, and yet it still didn't work. Those solutions, while they may have worked in the 20th century, are not going to work in the 21st century global economy. What you need to do is strategically partner with business to invest in the emerging sectors and the breakthrough technologies to be able to make them successful. We can't give up on advanced manufacturing. We know that we've got university talent, we have got the ability to provide a good business case, but we don't have the federal government as a partner with the states, with the universities, and with business to provide them access to capital, to make sure they've got a pipeline of talented workers. There are strategies that people can engage in, and when it happened in Michigan, our unemployment rate dropped 6 times faster than the national average in 2010. It can be done, but passivity is not how to do it.
Well, why is this country so passive? Why is I mean, you look at President Obama's jobs bill, and you talk about it, it seems that everyone's not on the same page. I think now it's safe to say, with so many people being unemployed at this point, you're reaching a desperate time, and it calls it's cause for desperate measures right now. Why can't something get done? I think that's what people really want to know. What's the holdup here?
People are saying, do something, right? Do something. But doing nothing is going to continue to see this recession extend. People assume it's in a cycle. We're not in a cycle. The structure of our economy has changed because of globalization, and that's why we have to realize we've got economic competitors who are luring our jobs, and they're playing an active game. We are passive.
Is part of the problem here too, though, and we talk about it so much on this show, nothing happening, being passive. Is it an ego issue? Is it a politics issue? Because that's the way it feels to a lot of Americans.
Well, I think it's an adherence to an old philosophy, a supply-side, trickle-down philosophy that may have worked in the 20th century. But in the 21st century, if all you do is cut business taxes, for example, and they're multinational corporations, they have a fiduciary responsibility to their shareholders to maximize return. Where are they going to get the maximum return? Probably in another country. And that's what we've seen for the past decade. The question is, how do you tie tax incentives to job creation in the United States? That's where the president's jobs bill, which has tax credits for job creation, will create jobs here.
We'll continue to look at a problem that is not going away, as we know. Nice to have you with us.
Thank you so much.
Good to see you.